Welcome to another video, A Walk with Phil, and I'm here in West Bromwich. And I thought I'd take you to a few places today, a few streets that I know I haven't been down yet. And I thought, well, it's about time I come along here. It's called Harvills Hawthorn. And I thought if I come round here, maybe it might bring back a few memories for some of you. So let's have a look around, shall we? Yeah, I'm just walking past Tunnel Road, and the first thing I see ahead of me is an ocean fish bar, and it looks like an off licence. The road I'm actually walking on now is Harvills Hawthorn Road, and Peter Street there on the corner. And I've got to admit, I don't know this area very well at all. But that was a pub, wasn't it? It was called the Samson and the Lion. And it's been closed a long time. Very popular pub, I believe, Samson and the Lion. And you can see it's been converted into two shops, a fish bar and an off licence. Yeah, about 1997 I think when they did that. The only thing I remember of Harvills Hawthorn was a company called Barrett's and Baird. I think it was an abattoir. Looks like a big timber yard here on my right. Railway sleepers, fencing, panels, decking joists, decking boards. So what I'm going to do is to come down this street called Dial Lane, and let's have a look down here. Dial Lane, looking at the map, seems quite a long road. I don't know what's down here. Never been down here before. The map says it's quite long. So, but I don't anticipate walking right down to the bottom of this road. Hawthorn Road here on my left. All like new houses there. They have an extension, haven't they? Extended their porch. Now this looks like it was a pub once. Can anybody tell me what this was? Well, I think it was a pub. It looks like it was one once. But there's nothing on the boards to suggest what the name was. It probably looks like flats now. A lot of these old pubs are converted into flats, haven't they? And some more of these builds that you see everywhere now, don't you? Oakley Gardens, all these apartments with thin walls. Cram as many people in as they can. 1 and 2 bedroom apartments, they're called. Yeah, on my right now we've got Pulteney, I think it's called, yeah, Pulteney Street. Take a quick look up there, Pulteney Street. Lots of trees here on my left. This road doesn't seem as busy as I was expecting. You know what it's like with a lot of the roads in West Brom. I've said many a time how busy they are. It looks like it needs to get the mower out here. Only have done this, haven't they? Put brick pavers down and walls just to get their cars on. Otherwise you'd be doing this ahead of me, just parking off on the road, off on the pavement. Seems a large playing area there on my left. Park area. Something for the kids, a slide over there. I think it's a skateboard thing. Yeah, this one's being gutted. Yeah, just over there is some more activities for the kids over there. I can see swings, slides, roundabouts, so there is something for the kids to do around here, for the younger children. A lot of gravel drives I've seen as well. Always a cheaper alternative to pavers and tarmac, isn't it? You'd have taken a few bags of gravel to have done this area, I think. Got a few shops ahead of me. Let's go and check those out, shall we? See what shops we got. I don't know what this road's called. We've got the Britannia Inn. The new Britannia Inn. I wonder where the old one used to be. But more importantly, do they have a barber? Well, first thing I see something called Crispy Crust Corner. What's that, a pizza? Got a chance, hasn't he? Shut it anyway. This one is called Grab and Go. A juice bar. That's a strange bar shop for seems a bit out of the way, that one, but it's shut it anyway. And that one's called, oh well, it's called the Elite Hair Designs, Hair Tanning and Beauty. What would estates do without one of them? Those shops aren't exactly exciting, aren't they? I don't think they're serving much of a purpose for this area. In fact, two of them are shuttered anyway. Ahead of me we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that a 9-storey block of flats? Didn't know these was down here. Yeah, you know, when you talk about electric cars, I often wonder how these people who live in these high rises, this one particularly in Marmion House, will be able to charge their cars. I think that's going to be a real problem for the future. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a right down here. It's very, very green over there, isn't it? Look at these trees. Loads of trees over there. Okay folks, so what I've decided to do is to just take a right off Dial Lane and walk up here, which is called Marmion Way, I think. And ahead of me is St Vincent Crescent. That's what the sign says above those two doors of somebody's house. Yeah, so we'll take a left now down here into St Vincent's Crescent. Is that house being renovated or is that new? Looks like it's being renovated, doesn't it? It's like one of those old council properties from the 40s, 50s. You can always tell, can't you, that sort of the elderly live in these properties with their supporting rails and grab handles by the door. Yeah. And it doesn't look like they've got much of a rear garden because they've got their washing lines here trailed across the front of their property. Yeah. That one's a standalone one there. Looks like he's got a bit of work going on here. Looks like he's mowed all his front lawn. Yeah. This one's got a big piece of land, hasn't it, on the corner? Look at this one. Could build a house on here. This piece of ground he's got here is bigger than, it's twice the size of his bungalow. Yeah. Okay, we've got a school ahead of us. Harvills Hawthorn School, I presume. Yeah, we're on Wolseley Road now. What are your memories of Harvills Hawthorn? We've got up there Thomas Guy Road. Now, Thomas Guy Road. Who would be Thomas Guy? Does anybody know who Thomas Guy is? And we've got these brick paved drives, and you just very rarely see front lawns now. This one's got a little bit of a patch of grass here. A lot of smart properties though. Nothing looks run down particularly along here so far. It's all rather smart and tidy. You know, some of the estates in West Bromwich will leave a lot to be desired, but so far this particular one seems okay, doesn't it? You've got some privet hedges here. Yeah, you don't see many of those on front gardens either. But anyway, what I'm going to do now, I can see Hanson Road. So let's go and have a look down Hanson Road, shall we? Someone's had an extension there on the side of their house there. And what would you call this colour? Greyish, bluish? You know, it seems to kind of stands out, doesn't it, along this street? And with its brown window frames, door frames. Bit of a contrast, that one. This one's a bit of a large area of land here. You can, yeah, why not build houses on it, eh? Looks like it's having a landscape garden put in there. Yeah, they're all the same type of properties, aren't they, down here? And we've got the number 30 bus coming down here, the shuttle bus, taking you to Stone Cross via Great Bridge. I think that bus has been running for a long, long time. The Great Bridge to Stone Cross service. Yeah, it don't seem too bad up here, does it? So far. One or two areas of people's gardens been overgrown. I remember these types of drive. All these like little concrete blocks. Only problem, of course, you can see all the weeds growing in between the cracks. That one there needs a bit of work doing on their front lawn, with half the wall down and all overgrowing. Yeah, gardens like that are bringing down the house price properties nearby. Yeah, another little verge here with trees. In fact, there's a few trees along there as well, isn't there? And that one's got a nice big privet there. Needs cutting and trimming, that. Let's just pan round here. You can see the school over there. Harvills Hawthorn School. I don't think that was the original school. I think there was another school prior to that. That one looks rather smart with a nice fencing and grey paved frontages. More privet edges. Someone's still got a Christmas decoration up there above the window. The star, Christmas star, yeah. Some more work going on over there, this property. But it's got a Hanson Road on the corner there, that's new window frames. Carry on along here in Hanson Road. That looks, there's a new build there. In keeping with the rest of the properties as well, isn't it? You've got a Range Rover as well on the drive. Bit of money. He's been rather rich for Hanson Road, isn't he? Okay. Look at all these trees here along this road. Yeah, blessed with trees. This is interesting, isn't it? These properties here. Front doors are sunken a little. The frontage is sunken below pavement level. And we've got this green runway between. No doubt it's to walk your dogs. And we've got a double-decker bus coming down here. We just saw the shuttle bus earlier. I thought that was the one and only, but now we've got a double-decker. It's the 44. And it goes from West Bromwich to Hilltop. So the residents of this estate are well served with bus routes. Look at all this grass here on Hanson Road. Takes some mowing. And they've got a community board, which is nice to see, telling you what the area has got on offer for people who'd like to dance, keep fit, job information and recycling, that sort of stuff. Yeah. Okay. Some new houses here, 60s properties. Right, we're coming to the end of Hanson Road, I think. We've got Laura Roberts close. Now there's another name, Laura Roberts. Does anybody know who Laura Roberts is? Maybe she's a councillor of sorts. A lot of these roads are named after councillors, aren't they? Except Tantony. Tantony's named after famous people. Drake, Nelson, Eaton, Orwell, yeah. All the famous names at Tantony. There's Wedgwood Avenue there. Okay, so I'm coming to the end of this small road called Wedgwood Avenue. Load of trees lining Hanson Road back there, but an avenue is really a name for a tree-lined road, but there was no trees as such lining that particular road. And yeah, this is Harvills Hawthorn again. Well, I think it is. As I said, I've never been down here before. Yeah, as I said, it's not so busy as I expected. Over there's a, what's that, Aquila Truck Centres service department. Okay, so let me just have a pan round here in Harvills Hawthorn. There's a few cars on that drive, isn't there? We've got 3 on the drive, 1 on the road. Needs a bigger house, I think, or a bigger drive. Yeah, there's a truck centre. A bit empty that side. Yeah, some new builds here on my left. This looks like this was a church at one time. Here on my left. Not sure if it's still one. It does stretch back a bit. It's a good size. It looks like it was a community centre. It says the Triumphant Church of God, but I'm not sure if that still opens. There is a board of sorts on the front, but it looks very faded. Someone will have to tell me if this place still opens. But it's even got the name at the top there. Look, Triumphant Church of God. Okay. Isn't a wide open space here through the railings. Yeah. Not much going on there, am I right? Focus ahead. Focus Limited. Do you think they make forks? Yeah, we've reached the bottom of Harvills Hawthorn now. I think I'll just go a little bit further and see what's down there. Down there looks like very industrial down there. Can't see a name for that road. Okay, I can. It's called, let's have a look, it's called Shore Street. Yeah, Shore Street. Okay. Now I'm now on a road called Bagnall Street. Does anybody remember Bagnall Street? That's a very fancy building there on the left. It's probably some very luxurious flats there on the left there. There's Warwick Close down there. Yes. Yeah, but the closer you get to them, they don't look so luxurious, do they? Lovells here on my right. Not sure what they do. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't really tell me anything on there. Yeah. Somebody told me there was a very popular fish and chip shop down here, but it could have been the other side of Harvills Hawthorn, but somebody said it was down the bottom of Harvills Hawthorn called Leah's Chip Shop. But I wonder where that could have been. I mean, that shop there next to this pub looks like it was a shop once. But anyway, we've reached the Miners' Arms. As we can look up Waterside Street there. Look, it's all very modern, isn't it, there? I wonder what was there before. But anyway, the Miners' Arms, that looks like that's still a pub. It's not one of them grill pubs either. It's actually a normal free house pub. Okay, and families are very welcome apparently. There you go, there's the Miners' Arms. Okay, this looks like a factory of sorts, but it doesn't look like much going on in this place. It's all very closed down, doesn't it? Casters and Wheels, Rhombus. I wonder if this is closed down. Not much going on. Anyway. I think we'll call it a day, I think, on our little walk around Harvills Hawthorn. I know there's plenty of streets that I haven't covered. I mean, some of these estates are huge, but I hope that coming down some of these little streets and roads has brought back a few memories for a few of you who have lived around here. And I don't know if it's changed much or not, but because this is the first time I've really walked down Harvills Hawthorn. But I'm sure I'll be doing another video around these parts in the coming weeks because there's so much to see. So anyway, if you like the video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and hit the notification bell for future videos, and I'll see you on the next one.